Hi, my name is Janet, and this is The Unseen Weave. And this is my second video today because I want to talk about what just happened. There are angels all around, and my life pretty much operates a lot on intuition and synchronicity. And today is a great example that I have to share. So the video I posted earlier today talked about me feeling more self-confident and self-trust because I was able to skillfully set a boundary with someone. And I was really proud of that. And so feeling self-confident and self-trust in myself, I decided to try a new trail. A neighbor had said that they like this trail because it's close. It's only 25 minutes away. And it's in the forest, and there are several waterfalls, and it's not that long. Excuse me. So I decided to go do it. So it's off the main road, and you have to go over 3 miles off the main road down. It is a paved road, but it gets progressively narrower until it's just one lane paved road. And it dead ends at the trailhead. And there's a parking area for maybe 2 or 3 cars. So when I pull up, there's one other vehicle, and it's a big old truck, a big new truck, but it's a huge truck. So I figure, oh, there's a man on this trail, and that freaks me out. I like to see 2 or 3 cars for some reason. If I only see one, I get a little scared because I don't know who it is. But if there's 2 or 3 cars, I figure if I scream, there'll be one nice person in that group. Anyway, that's me. So I see this truck, and I'm apprehensive. And I'm at a dead-end road, and I'm over 3 miles off the main road, about to enter the forest and go further into the forest. Whew! All for a beautiful nature scene. So I'm standing there, and I'm thinking, well, at least walk over there and just get a feel for it. So there's a creek there. So I stood on the bridge and was looking at the creek, and it looked so beautiful back in there, but it kind of looked a little overgrown. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to navigate that today. And so the fact that it was a little overgrown, the actual trail in, I couldn't see clearly. It wasn't as well marked as I would like. There was no signage anywhere, and then the trek. And so I started saying to myself, I don't know if I can do this today. I don't think I have the courage to do this, but I'd love to because it looks so inviting in there. As I thought that, a person and a dog comes out of the trail. It's a woman. It's a butch-looking woman, probably in her 40s, super short hair, and she's strong. And I went, oh, I immediately relaxed. Oh, it's another woman, and she has a puppy with her, a dog with her. And so I immediately relaxed. So I said, is that the trailhead there? She said, yeah, it is. So I said, what's the trail like? This is my first time here. I don't know if I can do it. I'm alone. I don't know if I want to do it. And I said, have you hiked here before? And we got talking. And, and she said that was her second time there. She had come the week before to check it out, and she's training her dog. And I said, what do you do? This is my life. She's a wilderness rescue first responder. That's who was the only other person on this dead-end road at this trailhead in the middle of the Gifford Pinchot Forest. And I'm scared to death to enter this forest. That's who was there for me. A wilderness rescue first responder, a female. And I just went, well, aren't I wonderful to run across you? And I just let it all out. I'm just, I'm alone. I'm scared. I don't know if I can do it. And she just gave great advice, which I already know. She goes, do you have poles? Yes, use them. Do you have proper shoes? Yes, use them. Take water. It's best to always let someone know where you are. She goes, I didn't used to do that. In my 20s, she said, I would just go all over the place and not tell anyone. She goes, but I know now. She goes, I always tell someone where I'm going. So that's something I'm going to employ. But that's who I ran across. So she gave me such encouragement that instead of leaving in fear, she empowered me. And she said, there's a lot of tree roots and rocks as you get farther up. She goes, I would stick to the first 0.4 miles. It's beautiful enough. You'll see a couple of waterfalls. You'll get the whole experience. She goes, and if you feel comfortable, go beyond that. But if you don't, turn around and come back. So I went and got my shoes and my poles, and I headed in. And I only got a quarter of a mile, and I started thinking, wow, I'm really in here. And there's nobody else down at that parking lot, and there's no one that can hear me in here. Even if I scream, there's no one that can hear me. So I turned around and went back to the car. But I feel really good that I did that quarter mile there and quarter mile back. And I'm so grateful that I ran into that woman. She was truly an angel sent. And I feel good that I tried something different. And I feel really good that I saw some beautiful, beautiful scenery. Mossy trees. It's real dense back in there because they aren't real popular trails. So really dense trees and old growth forests and the moss hanging off the trees and all the rivers. The water is still cascading down all these creeks and stuff. Oh gosh. It was so beautiful. So that's kind of the way I live. And that kind of stuff happens all the time in our lives, doesn't it? I don't give synchronicity nearly enough credit, and I'm aware of it, but I don't give it nearly enough credit. I'm starting to think that everything in our life is some kind of meaningful synchronicity. So I just had to share that of all days and times to run across a wilderness rescue first responder, female, at this trail I was scared to hike, and she gave me the confidence to do it. That's so wild. I love my life. Have a good day.